Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Lindy, the dog fucker, and the cat thrower here. And if you want to support my stream, make sure you donate $5 and I'll give you my premium Snapchat. And, the other day people were asking me, are you married still? What happened to your husband? And why do you move to Canada from fucking, India? And, the quick answer to that shit is, I married him just to fucking, get his money and to fucking pretty much just live in Canada because, living in Canada is so much more nice than India. And, I pretty much just married him to move to Canada. And, he really loved me, but fuck him, I'm a thought and I want to be doing... And I'm just gonna, fucking divorce him. So yeah, if you're wondering what happened, I only married him just to move to Canada. But yeah, all fucking jokes aside, if you know Alinity, that shit is pretty much all true. That's exactly who Alinity is. But yeah, today I'm gonna be doing normal story time. I hope you did enjoy the intro. I think the intro was a little bit too long. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy the intro. I got a pretty chill story. This one comes from actually 9th grade year, which is pretty crazy to think about. I can't believe it was over a year ago now. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into this shit. I'm offered Molly. Pretty weird story. I never thought I would actually tell this story, or even I was trying to fucking think of a story to tell today, and I couldn't think of one. And I was thinking about telling a story about one of my exes, and then there was another story that I thought would be funny to tell, and then I was like, none of those stories are super interesting. So I was like, fuck it, I might as well tell this one. Back in 9th grade year, I have this one really close friend. I talked about him in the anime porn video. He's one of my best friends. I've known him my whole life. He's a really good friend of mine. He's just an all-around good guy, and he's one of my best friends. And around this time, his grandpa had just passed away, and he was doing a bunch of fucked up shit to his body. He was doing a bunch of different drugs and shit like that. And, I would usually just go over there, check up on him, hang out with him and his boys, and I would usually just jewel sesh while they did whatever, because, around this time I was jeweling a fuck ton. I don't really jewel anymore just because, I don't enjoy it as much as I used to. So, I go over to his house, I'm just sitting there jeweling, and he had his friend Taz over and his boy Jewel. So he had his two friends over, and both of these kids, let me tell you a little bit about them. I've known one of them for the dude named Jewel. I met him a couple times. He smokes weed. He's a pretty chill person, He's not the fucking worst dude ever. And then Taz, kind of sketchy, but he's a nice dude once you get to know him. So I'm hanging out with all four of them, sitting in the room, and my friend's just smoking a cigarette and spraying cologne, so his mom doesn't come getting pissed off at him for smoking a cigarette. And then this one dude, fucking Taz, he pulls out the light. It's like a pill, and they just start fucking crushing it up, and I'm just sitting here quietly. And they look at me and they're like, "Yo, do you know what this is?" They're like, and I'm like, "No, what is it?" And they're like, "It's heroin." It's like a fucking joke. They were totally messing with me, but I got so fucking freaked out. I was flipping out. I'm like, "You're," and I kind of just fucking laughed. I'm like, "Oh, do you, man?" But I was like, "What the fuck are these kids doing to their bodies?" And then they ended up they're like, "No, we're totally fucking with you, bro. It's Molly." They're like, "Yeah, you want to try it?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't do that shit." And I never am gonna do that shit just because I know it fucks with your body. And I've heard stories of people who have done it. They say it really makes you really fucking horny, and just I don't want to do that shit. Okay, I'm a no fapper, so but it was so funny. I just watched them do it, and then I went back home and I was like, what the fuck is my life? Okay, it's just normal fucking day. Okay, go over to my boy, say, Styles, get fucking offered some fucking Molly. Okay, motherfucker. Like, what? I'm not a 9th grader. Okay, so yeah, it's just a normal fucking day of my life. Getting offered Molly. Moral of the story is, if you get offered Molly, don't do it. Don't fucking, stick to the shit that comes from the ground. Don't do pills. I don't think Molly is really harmful. I don't think LSD is really harmful. But still, stick to the shit that comes from the ground. Stick to weed and shit like this. Stick to weed, shrooms, and vaping, and just smoking, normal shit like that. Because that Molly and shrooms and other shit can really fuck you up in the head. So yeah, just don't do pills. Don't do that shit. But yeah, if you did enjoy the fucking video, leave a like. I'm sorry this one is a really short one. Yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like. It has been your boy, Trusty Thrusty fucking Busty. I love you guys so much. The comments have been insane lately. I love you guys. You guys have been watching all the videos. We're fucking at our highest point on my channel right now. So I want to thank you guys so much. If I'm fucking talking really fast, I'm gonna have to leave right now to go somewhere. So yeah, it's been your boy Trust. I'm sorry about the shorter story. I'm sorry about the fucking long intro, but yeah, it's been your boy Trust. Peace out. Stop fucking calling me Trusty Thrusty and stop fucking sending me pictures of wigs. No, I'm joking. I love you, Sloona FFF. Alright, peace, boys. I love you.